Okay folks, first video I've made in a while, and today is the 11th of May, and yes, I'm still wearing my heavy winter coat because even though it's 55 degrees out there, the wind has been blowing for the last, month, and it's cold. It's cold. So we're headed out to the pasture here at my place, which I don't think I've shown you guys yet. If I have, I haven't shown you much of it. The reason we're headed out to the pasture is twofold. Did I zoom in? I did not zoom in. First of all, I'm looking at this bare spot that I have tried twice now to seed down to something other than bare dirt and have been so far unsuccessful. The other reason is I've been seeing ads on Facebook lately for a company out of Indiana called LockJaws, LockJawz, LockJaws. And what they do is they sell fencing products, wire clips, T-post insulators, corner post brace kits, and I'd seen ads for them for a couple of weeks, and I'd never heard of them before, never seen anything from them before. Just all of a sudden on Facebook I started seeing ads for them. And so I clicked on their ads a couple of different times, and they took me to their website, and I was looking at their products. And finally last week I went ahead and broke down and bought some of their products. I shouldn't say broke down. I decided to give them a try, and they're right here in this box, which, if I can get a hold of it, on the side, they've got their company logo, LockJaws. And so what I bought is, this is a wood corner kit. I don't know if you can tell what that is, but basically it's brackets that you nail. Well, actually, I don't know if you can see, but like that piece right there, if you can tell what I'm holding up at you. I know the sun's behind me here, but you nail that to your wood post, and then if you look at the picture here, you basically use T-posts and more plastic pieces to brace up your corner. So I'm going to give that a try. I also bought just a 25 pack of these. They're supposedly 360 degree T-post insulators. They call them the T360. These ones are orange. They had, I think they had 4 or 5 different colors. You could get orange, black, white, and purple are the ones I can think of off the top of my head, but they're supposed to be good for aluminum seal, smooth wire, poly wire, poly rope, twisted wire, and barbed wire. Now, what really got me interested in them is the fact that they say they're good for use with barbed wire. So I'm going to try those. And the other thing I bought was these T-post spring wire clips. They just kind of wrap around the T-post. They're spring steel. Supposedly they've got like 3,000 to 5,000 psi or something in the bend to hold them tight or whatever, and to keep them from straightening out. So I decided to give them all a try. I'm actually sitting out here in the pasture right now, and sitting in the truck with the sun at my back is making me kind of warm. So I didn't stop at the shop and grab my tripod, so I'm probably just going to set the camera up on my toolbox, and I'm going to start with these T360s and see if I can't make one of them do what I want. So yeah, these T360s are like 6-position insulators, and what they are is just a U-shaped piece of plastic with a groove in them and a little tab there to that you just kind of weave your wire into this, and then you snap it around your T-post. And you can put it on the flat side, you can put it on cornerways a couple of different ways, you can put it on the back side, and actually I'll take a couple of them over there and put them on a couple of different ways, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. So ignore the fact that this top one is upside down, but that's what it would look like on the reverse side. Of course, you could mount them forward on the flat side like that, or you can put them on cornerways like that, and you can do the same thing off the other side. But I'm going to see if I can't get one looped onto this barbed wire. You can see they've got a pretty good groove in them for the wire, so I'm gonna see if I can't get that on there, and I'll bring you guys back once I got that done. Okay, so that actually went not as bad as I was expecting, but what you got to do is you basically got to, I'll show you here in reverse, basically just got to weave it around. I might not be able to do this one-handed, but basically you just take, and I started on this side and I hooked it under here, then I snapped this over, and then I brought this corner up and over. Of course, you'd want to make sure you're closer to your post to snap it on, and that way you don't have to slide it across the bar. But hopefully, I'm hoping what I can do with that is, instead of having these clips on there, because if you look, can you see there? I've got a barb pinched between that clip and the post, and I'm hoping that I can use those in place of those wires and be able to pull the barbed wire through to tighten it up. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'd like to try it at least. So that's how those work. So I think the next thing is I'll get those spring wire clips and try one of those. Okay, now before any of you get all upset, this wire is not going to be electrified, so this isn't a big deal. But basically how this works is you just hook one side or the other, and you loop it around your post like this, and then you push the other side over your wire, and it just springs back and holds it nice and tight. Now this wire is tight anyways, so I think I'm going to like that better than using these yellow insulators for my non-electric wire, and then I can save these for electric wire somewhere. And so I'm not going to show you that T-post or that wood post corner kit tonight, because I don't have a corner set up to show it to you on. I'll show you that another time. But initial impressions on these 360-degree insulators and these spring clips are positive. I think I'm going to like them. I'm really thinking I'm going to like them. I need to go over to my grandpa's. He's got some woven wire that I'm going to put out along the street over there somewhere. See my uncle's place in the background there, but I'm going to put some woven wire along the street there just as extra protection from especially calves, critters of any kind, but especially calves from getting out onto the road, because that is a county road over there. I live right on the intersection of two county roads. Not the best location for a livestock operation, because that's what this is going to be. Is I'm going to have livestock here. I'd like to have at least 4, maybe 5 or 6 cows to calve out every year, and either go buy some steer calves in the fall, or if I get some bull calves in the spring, just castrate them and feed them out, and have some steers to butcher every year just for personal and family consumption, and maybe a few to sell. But only time will tell. That's at this point, that's at least 6 months. I shouldn't say 6 months, but that's in the future. I'm going to build this. I'm going to finish building this fence. I'm going to build another lateral to split the main chunk of the pasture out here in 2. And maybe I'll just finish this lateral and just leave the rest of this as one pasture. That might even be better. But we'll see. Before I put posts in for that other lateral, I'll mark it out and decide whether or not I'm really going to like that. But as far as these LockJaws products go, even with the COVID-19 going on right now, I ordered them last week, Wednesday I think, and today's Monday, and they showed up. So shipping didn't really take too long. If you order $75 worth of stuff, they give you $10 flat rate shipping. My order was like $49 or $47 or something like that. Actually, I think it was like 46 something, and shipping was less than 10 bucks. So it's not expensive stuff, and initial thoughts on it is it looks like pretty good stuff. I think I'm going to be happy with it, and I may even go back and order more. Now, this pack of spring clips, there's 50 of them in there. That was $7. This 25 pack of these 360-degree insulators, that was 10 bucks. And that T-post kit was, or that corner post kit was 30 bucks. So all total, not really that expensive of stuff. And so if you guys happen to see an ad for them on Facebook or wherever, go ahead, check them out if you've got fence that you want to build. And I think they're going to be really great products, but only time will tell how they stand up. So in the future, I'll give you an update on these once I've actually used them to build some fence, and I'll let you know in the future what I think of them. But so far, I'm impressed, and I think I'm really going to be happy with them. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video whenever that comes out.